job of coming out in the third too, being aggressive. We've seen zones, so that's something that we might need to look at as well. I think we handled it quite well today, but maybe to add some versatility to it, we might have to watch some tape on attacking the zone. But I think we did a good job today. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Jesse Doherty from the Los Angeles Times. Candace, after you had that crossover,
Okay.
good? Have you had that crossover in finger roll in a second? You seem to look at Magic over your shoulder. Maybe I'm wrong. Was there some moment there? He was like jumping up and down for you. I was wondering if you guys like made eye contact or something.
No, it's great to see big boss at our games and getting hyped for us. We were fortunate enough to kind of sit down and talk to him a little bit before the playoffs started, and just to kind of pick his brain about what it takes to win a championship. And so it's nice to see that he's supporting us and getting involved in the game.
And also a quick follow-up, obviously game high 30 points. Was there anything specific that was working for you tonight? You seem to be trying to seal the block inside a little bit more, but I guess what was working for you?
I think it's just aggression and just moving. I think the way we played is the ball finds our team, and when we move it, and we did a good job of playing in the tunnel tonight and taking advantage of mismatches, and I think that I have a really good chemistry in the high-low, and we were able to kind of capitalize on that tonight.
Nneka, Mike Garbazio, Press Telegram. Obviously getting the trophy tonight in front of a nice-sized crowd, sort of an emotional night for you to start. What was that like for you, getting the trophy, and then obviously following that up with a big win?
I mean, it was great. Nothing but love for the past few days. It's been awesome. Yeah. And I think it's a great way to start off our playoff run. Didn't do it by myself. It's an individual award, but I certainly didn't do it by myself. And I mean, I had a great example in another MVP. So we know what we want to do. And I think everyone saw that tonight. And now we're focused on practice tomorrow for the next game.
We might see Nneka, so two questions for you. First, when you were growing up and playing ball, did you ever imagine yourself being MVP of the WNBA? And could you talk a little bit about that chemistry that Candace just mentioned and how important that was to your run this year? And also, Candace, if you could give us your thoughts on the point.
It wasn't really a goal of mine until maybe like 3 years ago. I wrote it down somewhere. And you don't really go into each season saying, this is coming up. It just kind of happens. But I know growing up, I definitely said to myself, I really hope I don't have to play against Candace. So that worked out. I think I might have written that down somewhere too. So, dreams. Sure. But sorry, what was the second question?
Second half of the chemistry and unselfishness and that's the teammates.
Yeah.
If you don't want to stand chatter about teammates, I feel like you do something.
Yeah, absolutely. With Candace, there's so much to learn from her. Watching her, listening to her, she sees the game. I mean, she sees it. And I spent a lot of, my rookie first few years listening and watching her. And it's fun to see that our chemistry has developed now. We understand each other's game. And we have it's never anything personal on the court. Like, we can always tell each other what we need to do. And that's what I always look for in a teammate. So, we can only go up from here.
We'll do 2 more questions.
Well, I have to answer.
Well, this
question.
Ask the I will allow Candace to answer the question.
I think it's been an amazing journey for me to sit back and watch Nneka develop the way that she has. She's always played with the same amount of passion and energy and selflessness since she got to LA. And we've known this and recognized her for her talents, and it's nice to see the rest of the league recognizing that now. And it's fun to play with her. She's selfless. Like I said, it takes work and energy to go in there with 4 people rebounding and come out with a rebound. And you very rarely see an MVP die on the floor and get an extra possession for your team. So I think all the amazing things she does, to me, that's that's what's so special. That's what I'm learning, you know. And like she said, she's learning from me. I'm learning just as much from her. And it's been a fun journey, and I hope it's, you know, it's going to continue for a long time.
Just a question, playing on a different court, obviously you played road games, but is it any difference coming down here and playing in Long Beach as opposed to Staples Center, or just another game?
I mean, you know, it's different. I think the big difference is, you know, I guess the crowd. You know, the crowd is always great, but it's a little different when it's at Staples. As far as coming down here playing, I mean, we played here last year. Last year we practiced here for a long time. Practiced here for like a week before we played, yeah. But you know, it is what it is. We just make it work. We make it work. We've won here every time since I've been here. Every time we play, but yeah. So I mean, I have no complaints, and we're very thankful for Long Beach for accommodating us.
Steve, I'm in Culver City News. Question for both you ladies. After the Olympic break, it was kind of, you know, up and down a little bit. Now it looks like you're back to where you were before the Olympic break.
You know, I'm one of those people, and I think our team is that way too. We never get too high, we never get too low. Like, you gotta stay right here. Because the series is 1-0 and everybody had already, you know, written it, oh, this part's, no. Like, we still have very tough games to play. And I think after the break, we hit a little bit of adversity, just in terms of, you know, just we weren't playing as well as we wanted to, and we were able to battle out. And to me, that tells me a lot more about a team than when we were 21 and 1. It's easy to kind of just roll with it when everything's going your way, but it takes adversity to win a championship. It takes battling through that, and I think that's what I took from it, just a learning experience after the break, that we have to continue to play and trust the process, and I think we did that.
Thanks, everybody. Chicago's on their way up.